Yo, what's up guys? This is Wormpal, the coach of the Stavanger Softboilers, and welcome back to GCL Season 3 Semifinals. Yes, you heard it, we are in the semifinals. We won our quarterfinals match last week against Gimmick. And this week we are taking on Plasma, who is the coach of the Louisiana Lilligants. We battled them back in week 4 of this season. If you didn't watch that battle, go check it out. We beat them 4-0. We also played him in season 2, where he beat us. So we're currently 1-1 now, but hopefully we can continue our win streak and beat him once again. As you can probably tell by the length of this video, this is once again a post-com. I'm sorry, but I've just been very far behind on uploading all the videos. So yeah, this was also played. This battle was played a week ago, so I don't remember all the details of why I made the plays I did and why I brought the sets I did and stuff like that. But I think we should just hop into the match itself. You can see Plasma's team on the right. He has a Celestila, Halucha, Tapabulu, Megaltorial, Busy, Entei, Donphan, Lycanroc, Dusk, Salazzle, Lantern, Minior, Incineroar, and a Gracium C for the Sea Crystal. Very scary team, as I probably said in my last battle against him. Celestila with Brululucha and Megaltoria, which is the Pokemon we used to win Season 2 with. He also has some very defensive Pokemon like Blissey and Donphan, which are very annoying. But this is the team I'm bringing. Let's start with Landorus on the left. Last time we brought a pretty interesting Landorus set with Rock Polish and Gravity to be able to hit the Celestila and also his other flying types like Minior and Halucha. But this time I decided to change it, not because it did bad, but he knows that I brought that set last time, so this time he will be more prepared, so he will, for example, not switch his Celestila in to counter my Landorus. So I decided to mix it up. I have a defensive Landorus this week, physically defensive, with max defense, almost max HP. The speed I have no idea what it's for. Rocky helmet, so that I can get some chip damage on when I switch into stuff like Entei or Lycanroc Dusk or maybe Halucha or Tapabulu. And then for moves, I of course have Earthquake. Landorus' job is not to deal damage, it's just to take hits. Set up Stealth Rocks, maybe get some momentum by U-turning. And for last move I was thinking maybe Defog, but I didn't want my Landorus to become setup fodder for Minior or Halucha, so I decided to put on Explosion, because Landorus can't get any moves that hit both Halucha and Minior super effectively, so I just decided to go with Explosion because it hits both of them pretty hard. The next up we have Umbreon, which is my second physical wall this week. This is another pretty good switch into stuff like Tapabulu because it doesn't get any fairy moves. Even though it's physically defensive, it is still my main switch into his Salazzle. Moves are pretty self-explanatory with Wish, Protect, Toxic, Foul Play. Nothing unusual. Then we have a pretty interesting Manaphy set. This is almost the same as this one we brought in week 1, where we crushed Dancing Joker. Rain Dance, Rest, Scald, and Tail Glow with a Damp Rock. The only difference from the set we brought in week 1 is that we have Tail Glow instead of Calm Mind, and it's a little more defensive. I believe I EV'd this thing to outspeed Megaltaria, and then put the rest in HP and special defense. And Manaphy's job is not really to deal a lot of damage, but more to just be annoying, maybe get some Scald Burns against just stuff like Celesteela. Also waltz the Celesteela pretty well. Also be annoying with just rest and recovering health all the time. But Tail Glow is mostly there in case he switches into his Blissey and tries to get up 3 rocks or Heal Bell or Wish or just go for some support moves. I can set up a Tail Glow so I don't get walled by that thing. And then I have Damp Rock to make the rain last longer, and for one other reason, or not for one other reason, but I have rain for 2 reasons. One, to be able to rest with my Manaphy. The second one is this right here, Gudra, Sludge Wave, Thunder, Earthquake, and Rest. Gudra also has hydration, so it can benefit from the rain that Manaphy sets up. But I still have Chestuberry just in case I can't get Rain Dance up, because Gudra is pretty important in this matchup. Also, a lot of his Pokemon, like in the Tapu Bulu and Entei and some other stuff. Sludge Wave is there to hit Tapu Bulu. Thunder is 100% accurate in rain, and also hits Celesteela and Hawlucha. And Earthquake is there for, I believe... oh yeah, I put on Earthquake as the last move because he has so many ground weaknesses. Earthquake hits the Incineroar, the Lantern, the Salazzle, the Lycanroc Dusk, and the Entei. Has 5 ground weaknesses. Special attack EVs, I believe, is to be able to one-shot Tapu Bulu, max HP Tapu Bulu with Sludge Wave. And the speed is there to outspeed non-invested Tapu Bulu, I believe. Then next up we have Infernape, Shockberry with Sword Stance, Fire Punch, Gunshot, and Close Combat. Infernape can switch pretty freely into Pokemon like Blissey and then set up Sword Stance on it, and he doesn't have that many Pokemon that outspeed my Infernape. Only the Salazzle and the Lycanroc Dusk, and Lycanroc Dusk I really don't think he will bring. Shockberry is there in case he does bring the Lycanroc Dusk, so I can live a Drill Run. I can also live like an Earthquake from Celesteela or from Donphan or something like that. Sorry. Fire Punch, Close Combat, of course for Stab. Gunshot hits the Megaltaria. And then last Pokemon is Rotom, which was my MVP in my last battle against him. It picked up 3 kills. It's running the Choice Scarf with Shadow Ball, Volt Switch, Will Wisp, and Discharge. The only change I made from last time, I believe, is that I switched out Trick for Discharge. Don't remember why, but as you will see in the battle, it did become very important actually. But yeah, that's the team. Let's jump into the battle. So he brought the Hawlucha, Blissey, Entei, Celesteela, Lantern, and Tapu Bulu. Very different team from last time. Only the Celesteela and the Lantern was ones he brought last time, and then 4 different ones. But yes, I decided to lead with my Manaphy because it deals pretty well with almost everything on his team, except for this Lantern, which he does choose to lead with. I just switch into Umbreon because Lantern can't really do anything to Umbreon, as you can see here. A Life Orb Volt Switch from, I'm assuming, max special attack Lantern only did 26%, and I'm not even specially defensive. I click Toxic here because I can't really do much else to the Lantern. I miss, that's fine. Here I switch into Rotom. let me slow down a little. Rotom walls the Celesteela very well because it resists both of its stab attacks and it's immune to Earthquake. And since he didn't bring the Donphan, I just have a very free Volt Switch. I of course go into my Infernape, and here I set up a Sword Stance as he switches into his Tapu Bulu. But Tapu Bulu is a grass type, so it's not leaving a +2 Fire Punch. It's alright. Yeah, yes, you can see Tapu Bulu just drops. Here is when I make a pretty big mistake that could actually have been game ending. He sends in his Halucha, which of course gets the Unburden boost from the Grassy Seed. And here I thought he can't really touch my Landorus, so I'll just switch into that. But I totally forgot about the move which he went for here, which is Substitute. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna drink some water. I thought he would just Sword Stance or something and then I could explode in his face and kill him, but he sets up a sub, and my only attacking moves are Earthquake, U-turn, and Explosion. It's immune to Earthquake, 4 times resists U-turn, so unless I want him to just get 3 Sword Stances, I have to just use Explosion here. And even then, Halucha can, at just +1 attack, it can one-shot almost everything on my team, except for this Rotom, which I did calc. Even if he's max attack adamant, I do live an Acrobatics. Here he sets up a sub. He probably thought that Volt Switch was my only electric type move, but I did have Discharge, which is very important. As you can see, I do live with Acrobatics and take him out with Discharge. So I really thought I choked after I switched into the Landorus, but Rotom saved me. Here goes Blissey. I go back into Infernape. He can't really touch me. I don't care about poison. And here I outspeed everything on his team since he didn't bring Lycanroc or Salazzle, so I thought I could just set up the Sword Stance. He goes Entei, which is probably the mon that takes the hits from Infernape best. I go for close combat and it takes him down to 1%, which is fine actually. And he takes me out with his Sacred Fire, and I did calc that damage. I saw that that was banded Entei, so I had no reason not to just go into my Manaphy here and get up my Rain and start setting up Tail Claws. And for some reason he decides to stay in here and keep attacking my Manaphy with Sacred Fire. Really don't know why. Even now, after he has seen the Tail Glow, he still stays in. And I'm pretty sure he did see my battle against Dancing Joker from week 1, so he must have seen this set before. But now that I'm at +4, sorry, +6 special attack, and I have Rain up, there's not much that's leaving Scald from my Manaphy. So his only chance of winning now is if he has Water Absorb Lantern, which you will soon find out. And you can see he doesn't. I do get a critical hit, which did matter for the kill, since he was max HP. But I was very special defensive, so I would have lived any hit from the Lantern, so didn't really matter that much. Now he goes Blissey, hopes he can live, but no, actually he can, but he can't do much to me, just the Seismic Toss, 24%. Celesteela, not living either, can't deal 59% to my Manaphy in 1 attack, so this is GG. GG to Plasma. Pretty quick battle, but still still well played, almost threw me off with the substitute Olucha. Here he just clicks protect, so I'm going to skip that turn. But yeah, Manatee picking up 4 kills, meaning it has 10 kills in total throughout the season, which is amazing. But that's not the most important thing. What's important is that we made finals. So at the time I'm recording this is the day before I will play my finals match. And I know the last 4 weeks have been postcoms, but I promise I will do a live com for the finals, so you can see my reactions on whether I win or not. For the finals we are playing against Dancing Joker, which I did talk about in this video. That's a guy we played in week 1, also swept with Manatee. But yes, hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, goodbye.